welcome back to the Living Confidently with Sight Loss podcast, the podcast dedicated to helping you discover new ways to live fully with sight impairment. I'm Mike, your host, and a couple of weeks ago, Amanda and I discussed the main causes of low vision. We showed how common it is becoming and discussed the impact it can have, and we tried to boost awareness of how important opticians' appointments are. Now, I thought I'd continue our focus on Low Vision Awareness Month, and I'd like to talk to you about solutions, ways that we can create a more inclusive society, support independence, and empower those with sight loss. Now, don't forget to give this episode a like wherever you're listening, and if you haven't already, why not subscribe to us? It's free, and you'll get notifications when new content is available. Let's dive into this week's episode. Now, as you know, creating an accessible environment doesn't always mean big investments or complex technology. Sometimes it's the small, thoughtful adjustments that make the biggest difference. For example, providing large print on menus, signs and printed materials. Ensuring venues have good, even lighting and minimising glare. Designing spaces with clear, obstacle-free pathways, and offering digital options like text-to-speech on websites and in-store devices. And the best part is, many of these changes are low cost or even free. Sometimes organisations just need to ask for feedback from the community to identify what's needed most. And as individuals, we can advocate for these changes, whether it be at work, in shops, or community spaces. Every small step helps create a more welcoming and accessible environment. Creating accessible spaces is essential, but empowering individuals with the confidence to navigate the world independently is equally important. That's why we offer aids, training and support programs. Whether it's learning how to use a magnifier, a talking newspaper for example, or smartphone accessibility features, small steps can lead to big independence. And it's important to remember that everyone's journey is different. Some may need more support initially, but with the patience and the right tools, they can lead to very fulfilling, independent lives. And that's what we're here for, to support every person in their journey, no matter their age, level of sight loss or background. I'd like to share a quick story with you. Recently, I worked with a young woman who was struggling to go about her daily routine because of low vision. Now, after some training and trying out a few different aids, like a handheld magnifier and some smartphone tips, she's now commuting confidently, reading her favourite books and even volunteering with us. Stories like that remind us that solutions are within reach, and with patience, support and the right tools, anyone can regain a sense of independence and confidence. Now, here's how you can make a difference. Talk to friends, family and colleagues about low vision issues. Spread awareness. Encourage local businesses and organisations to review their accessibility and make small improvements. Support or volunteer with us. Here at Envision, we have various ways that you can help as well, from befriending, helping out at one of our activities or events, and be a part of the Talking News team. And most importantly, remind someone that you know that help is available, free, friendly and accessible. Your awareness and kindness can genuinely change lives. And even just a simple conversation can open doors for someone who's struggling silently. If you or someone that you know needs support, here at Envision we have some great resources. We've got weekly community groups. We offer cafe clubs across the region. There's also a social gathering on a Thursday here at Sharples Hall at 10 o'clock. There's activities, entertainment, and there's a lovely 2-course hot lunch as well. There's staff on hand to help with technology and how it can help you in everyday life. There's on-site support groups that connect people with similar experiences. And there's always our organisation's website for help, advice and guidance. Not to mention our Low Vision Centre and the team there that are willing to take the time to talk to you and go through any problems you may have. We're more than happy to sit and chat with you if you would like. Remember, help is available and accessible. Don't hesitate to reach out. Now, as I wrap up Low Vision Awareness Month, let's keep the momentum going. Every small act of kindness, every adjustment, every conversation helps build a more inclusive world. Thank you for listening. Remember, sight loss isn't the end. It's just a new way of seeing the world. And together we can make that journey more positive and empowering. Thank you for being with me today. Until next time, stay safe, stay supportive, and keep spreading awareness. We'll see you next week. Bye for now.